What's up, everybody? It's Ken. I'm back again, and I'm going to talk to you guys about scaling a business. Now, this is a series of videos I've been doing for the last year, and it revolves around Canadian Hot Tubs. Canadian Hot Tubs is a company I bought a year ago, and we've quadrupled the revenue in the company and increased profitability. And I'm going to tell you what the next steps for this company are right after this.
Hey, my name's Ken, and I'm a real estate investor. I want to welcome you to the No Money Real Estate Podcast. On this show, I'm going to interview elite level real estate investors from all over North America. And I'm going to help you to see one thing that all successful real estate investors have in common. They built their portfolios without using a dime of their own money. I've got a portfolio of $300 million in real estate. That includes resorts, apartment buildings, commercial buildings, and I've built the entire portfolio without using a dime of my own money. Real estate is a business that anybody can get into, but the strategies that those tight real estate investors use to build massive portfolios have been kept secret for decades. Now, because of this show, I'm going to reveal them to you. So let's get started.
All right, anyway, so let me tell you a little bit about what's been happening around here in the last 6 months. So actually, let me go right back to the beginning. So when I bought this company a year ago, we were sold a bill of goods that we had to verify if it was actually even accurate. And what I mean by that is the money that the company was making and the stability that the company was under. What we found was the company wasn't stable and it wasn't making any money. It was losing money. So we put a system in place right away. If you remember and go back to those videos, where step one for me is always figure out how the business works. So we spent 3 months just watching and studying it. Then we put in a system to increase revenue. And once we had revenue increasing, then we started working on profitability. So lowering expenses. Well, I'm happy to tell everybody that since we went through that exercise, and if you haven't seen those videos, I'm going to drop links to each of those videos below this video so you can actually see it. But what's really cool is we've literally quadrupled the revenue in the company. So we went from about $80,000 a month to $350,000 a month in gross revenue. The second thing we did that I'm really proud of, my team here at Canadian Hot Tubs has literally increased profitability. So we went from about a 25% net operating income to a 50% net operating income. Now, once that all stabilized, the next question was, where are we going in the future? So we started studying the market, and we found that there was a trend that we needed to really cash in or get in on, and that was cold plunges. So Canadian Hot Tubs has been making hot tubs for 45 years, and they did have a system for making cold plunges, but we wanted to take that to the next level. So we started research and development, and we've created a brand new chiller that's going to be out in the market in about a month from now, and a 3-foot round hot tub, which I'll show you in a couple minutes when I go to the other side, which we're going to start selling. We're going to be selling our new cold plunges for $69.95, and it's an amazing unit. The other thing that we're doing, when we looked at what our customers were asking us the most for, we started studying what our customers' needs were after they bought the product, and we found an opportunity, and I'll tell you what that was. The customers that we had when we're selling these hot tubs all over North America, they all had the same question: installing the hot tubs. Who could I get to install them? They were looking for recommendations from us. Then the second thing that they were asking for was help building decks and building other things like surrounds around the hot tubs and really making them beautiful as we were doing this. So I sat down with my consultants. I've got a couple guys that really help me that have experience in these areas. And what we decided was we're going to launch a distributorship program. So a distributorship program is like a franchise system where we're going to start selling distributorships geographically all over North America. And we're only going to sell these distributorships to certain types of companies. Listen, I'll turn this into a sales pitch. If you know anybody that has a company that specializes in backyard renovations, what I mean by backyard renovations is they do decks, they do outbuildings, they do garages, they do sheds. If they do any of this stuff, we have an extra revenue stream for them. So our distributors, we're going to sell the areas geographically. A distributor is going to be the only person that works in that area. So what happens, it's a really, really cool program. So when we have a distributor in an area, if we sell a hot tub in that area, we're going to pay the distributor 10% of what that hot tub was sold for. Then we're going to send the hot tub to the distributor's office, and the distributor is going to contact the customer and arrange for delivery and installation. And they're going to charge them for installation. We're going to share in that revenue as well. But here's the most amazing thing. When the distributor calls them up and says, hey, we're arranging the installation of your hot tub, the distributor is going to ask them, would you like anything else done? We specialize in doing decks and sheds and all this other stuff, which what we found is our hot tub customers were all doing this stuff already. Now we added it as a service. And when the distributor sells an upgrade for decking or anything, they pay us a part of that. So it's a really amazing thing. Now the distributors, we also want them to open a storefront. We're going to give them 3 tubs to put in the store. And we're going to do all the marketing to help them get people to walk into the store and buy the hot tub. So this is going to give us hundreds of distributors all over North America. It's going to make us more efficient in shipping. And it's a whole new revenue stream where we can help hundreds of business owners around North America that fit the model to become our distributors and make more money. So if you know anybody that is a company right now that specializes in backyard renovations, then get them to send a message to us at info@canhottub.com. And I'll put that link in the chat for you. Okay, the next thing I want to tell you about is we opened another office. And I'm going to go over there and show you in a couple of minutes. But the reason we did that is we wanted more space in our production facility here. So if you guys can see over my shoulders, we put in all kinds of new commercial racking. We bought a little, I want to call it a forklift down in the corner there. You drive it so we can put stuff on the racks. And we've increased our productivity in here. So we've doubled the amount of hot tubs that we can make in a week. The other thing we did, which I'm really proud of the team for, is we created a pick and pack system. Meaning that we figured out what our most popular hot tubs and cold plunges are. And we started making extra of the pieces. So extra packages of the wooden staves. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if you look here in this corner, all of these packages are pre-cut packages of the wooden staves, and the staves are the up and down vertical pieces of the hot tubs that we need for our most popular hot tubs. So now when somebody orders a 6-foot round hot tub, we can ship it out the same day. It doesn't take us a week to make it anymore. Why? Because all the pieces are sitting here on the racks waiting for the sale. So that was a really amazing part of this whole process as well that I'm super excited about. Anyway, let me tell you about the next thing. So we're also decided that we're going to start upselling our tubs and giving them people color options. So a lot of people started asking about painting the wood black and painting the wood blue. And so we have 3 different paint options that we're willing to do it. And that is our new paint booth. So this used to be the sales room, as you remember from the other videos. And we literally changed that. So we bought another office that's just down the laneway here. We're going to take you down to that office now. And we put our sales team over there and our support team and our management team. And now this whole area, including this front area, is all production. And our production manager, Dave, sits right in that office there. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is take you guys over to our new corporate headquarters. I'm going to walk out here in the parking lot a bit so you can see we've got our new sign up. So we used to have a sign here. We took it down. We don't want anybody going there anymore. But now we have a new sign right there. And that's Canadian Hot Tub's new sales center and call center. So we're just finishing this up, but we're it's basically a whole new sales center. So we'll have some hot tubs set up here. You get to see our new cold plunge right there. Check this guy out. It's freaking amazing. So that's our new cold plunge. It comes in 2 different styles right now. So we have the natural color and the black color. This is not our chiller, but this is a chiller. Ours is similar to this, the new chiller we got, and it's freaking amazing. So it's built for 1 person. It's 3 degrees right now. It's amazing. Comes with a lid, and it's $6,900 is the price all in for the chiller. And that chiller actually heats and cools. So somebody could take this up to 100 degrees if they wanted to. And the black liner, the wood, the staves, everything included, and a beautiful black cover that goes along with it. It's amazing. And then this is the rest of our new sales room. So you can see how we're kind of taking the company to a new level. So when people are actually coming here, they see a professional showroom where we've got our tubs on display and we've got a team of people here that are waiting to help everybody with it. You guys can see, if you think back to what I've done since we bought this company, it's been a year now. Like we're into our 14th month owning this company. When we first bought it, we had to first spend a couple months to just really understand what we bought and what kind of shape it was in. Once we understood it, the very first thing we want to do is create a system to increase revenue. A lot of things get easier if you have money. So we increase revenue, and we've literally quadrupled the revenue of the company. Then once we created these systems and they started working, then we look at increasing profitability. So we went back and we renegotiated all of our deals with the people that we get the wood from, that get the bands from, the liners from, all the equipment. And we were able to take, without changing the price of the product, our profitability from 30% to 50% net operating income. So once we have all that done and it's all working properly, we have the right people in place, then we can look at how do we want to scale the business. So we knew we wanted to add our cold plunge to our system because there's a trend going on that we want to be a part of. But then once we had that, we wanted to ask ourselves, if we're going to scale this business to $100 million in revenue, what's the smartest way to do that? And that's where we came up with the Distributorship Plan. So think about this. In 5 years from now, Canadian Hot Tubs is going to have 100 storefront locations all over North America being ran by our distributors. And every one of those distributors will be selling hot tubs. We'll still be selling hot tubs. We'll be doing installations, but we'll exponentially grow our business. The best part about this is we're taking advantage of our core competency. We're not going outside of what we do, which is hot tubs and cold plunges, but we're putting a system in place where we can scale this and make more money. Really, I'm excited about that, and I'm excited. The other thing I'll announce to everybody is that Canadian Hot Tubs is going to be a sponsor at the Real Estate Investor Summit that's coming up in the near future. So you'll see our team there if you want to check out the tubs. If you're interested in buying one of our brand new state-of-the-art cold plunges, then just type a comment in the chat and I'll send you a link so you can talk to our team.